What separates this exchange from the many other exchanges out there?
Yeah, from the very beginning when we set up Coinsuper, we position ourselves as the financial institution-like of institutions in the crypto world, because exchange is core in the crypto world, because you handle the trading, you take care of the assets and investment, etc. You take care of the securities as well. So we think that ourselves going forward will continue to be positioned as a financial institution in the crypto world.
And you've been with the business for about 9 months now. And as I mentioned just before, you joined from a very high profile, big executive position at UBS. So, I'm curious, and I think the question out there is, why would someone of your banking distinction and of your career history move out of the traditional space and move into something so volatile, so unknown, this wild, wild west world of cryptocurrencies and start running a crypto exchange?
Yeah. I actually personally, I don't think it's move out and move in, because I still think that we are in the same world. It's just different assets, different dynamics. In banking, what we worry about most was not about taking risks, but about facing the risks we didn't understand. So fintech, AI, cryptos were the things I didn't understand. So it's hard to judge. So by setting up Coinsuper and has led the business for 9 months, I really learned a lot. So being able to engage in this new trend, which may possibly impact the world, which is very interesting and make my whole career comprehensive.
Okay, fascinating. So I wanted to know as well, you mentioned before that cryptocurrencies could change the world, but at the moment they have no real world utility. Bitcoin is predominantly a tool of speculation for very, very brave investors, and the bears are really in control of this market as well. It's fallen so significantly since the highs that we saw towards the end of last year. So what does the future hold for cryptocurrencies, and do you actually see this space as becoming viable and valuable in the future?
Yeah, I think we can easily forget that actually the same time, September last year, BTC was traded around $3,700 US, and now it's above 6,000. So it's not that too bad. In short run, we still think this will be volatile. Actually, the bearish and the bullish sentiment in the crypto world, it can change daily because it runs 24/7, it never stops. But the market is fragile and the investors are not that much. The population is about 30 million people only. So in short run, we think that even the price go up to the same level of last year, we will not be overly excited because it's still developing the infrastructure, and the business, the technology is supporting the blockchain business. But in long run, we are very confident. We believe there are two main drivers. The first one is the blockchain technology. It should be able to add value to the traditional business, and crypto is the fuel into the business. The second driver is the right behaviors, the best practice will become the new norm in this industry, and the boundaries and the rules will be set to protect the investors. So with these two drivers, we are confident for the future. And the third reason is the young generation. I think they are the ones they believe and they like and they want to be engaged and participate. This is the word for them. A lot of 90s, they are very happy to get engaged. That will be their future.
Okay, there's also a tendency among some hopeful souls who come on CNBC to talk about cryptocurrencies that this sector will be revitalized and transformed once we have big institutional money starting to flow into the space. Yeah. Do you buy that story?
I do, actually. So the investors, there are two types. One, the institutions, I think they are two types, investors and traders. So we've seen that many VCs already get engaged in the business, looking for the new opportunities, the entrepreneurs they believe in. The traders side, traders like the volatility. So crypto world is fantastic for the traders. Going forward, we think that the regulations and the rules if there will be clearer boundaries and infrastructure set by regulators and also supported by the exchanges like ourselves, that would help the institutional investors become more confident, and I'm sure they will come.